Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm going to make butternut squash soup. The amounts of the ingredients that you're going to need to make this soup will be listed in the information box below, or you can find it on my website. The ingredients are: you'll need chopped onion, you will need a butternut squash that you've peeled, de-seeded, and cubed, garlic, sage, butter, chicken broth, cayenne pepper. You'll need some heavy cream, some olive oil, some sherry, salt, and pepper. You're also going to need some diced pancetta, which we're going to use to top the soup once it's done. I'm going to start the soup by putting my butter and my olive oil in my soup pot and letting that get hot, and then we'll put our onions in to saute. Okay, now I'm going to add my onions, and they'll start to sizzle in a second, and then we'll just saute these for about 4 minutes, and then we'll continue on. Okay, the onions are looking good. I'm going to add my garlic and my sage, and I'm going to continue to saute this for about a minute before we move on. Okay, now I'm going to add my butternut squash. And we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes before we add the rest of the ingredients. My squash has been cooking for about 5 minutes with the rest of the vegetables. Now I'm going to add the cayenne pepper, the sherry, and the chicken broth. Okay, we're going to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it down, cover it, and let it simmer for about 25 minutes for the squash to get tender. My soup is boiling, so I'm going to turn it down, and I'm going to put the lid on and let it simmer for about 25 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my pancetta ready. I'm going to saute this pancetta in this little skillet till it's crisp, and then I'm going to drain it on some paper towels, and this is going to be the topping to our soup. Okay, the pancetta is done, so I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to go put it on some paper toweling. Alright, I'm just going to take the slotted spoon and get my pancetta out and put it on this, spread it out on the paper towel, so I can get rid of some of the grease, and then we're just going to set this aside and wait for the soup to get done. I'm ready to move on to the next step with my butternut squash soup. It cooked for about 20-25 minutes. It's tender, and now we're going to puree it. Now you can either do it in the food processor in batches, or in your blender in batches, or you can use an immersion blender, which is what I'm going to do. That's another option. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take my immersion blender and I'm going to start pureeing. Okay, my soup is smooth. So now I'm going to stir in my cream. Going to add some salt, and this is to taste. But we haven't added any salt, so I don't think that was too much. Now we're going to pepper, also to taste. And now we're going to just continue to stir until it's all mixed in. Okay, this soup is done. Now I'm going to serve some in a bowl and show you. Put some ladles of this in. Take a little bit of my pancetta, sprinkle it on top for garnish. This is butternut squash soup. I hope you enjoy it.